Memories from the corners of my mind are just these sugar-coated memories of the way we were, are, what. This one's for the YouTube channel, and we don't know what this segment's called, but we'll call it A Moment with 210. Sure. We all have memories in which you and I can go back to and relate to. I mean, think about the moment that you met your most famous individual, whether it be an athlete, a movie star, a musician. It could even just be a local newscaster, or it can be someone more local, more regional. But can you remember your reaction to that? Can you remember that moment, how you looked, what you said, how they looked, what they said? Were you sweating? Were you not? Were you even speaking the English language, or were you completely so enamored that you just, you are famous? Maybe? Think about that. What were you doing? But you do know one thing, that after that moment, you weren't the same, because you wanted to tell everybody about that moment. Whether you were posting it, texting about it, calling people, or just speaking to yourself about it, either way, you wanted people to know that you encountered someone famous. Now, let's just say, maybe we've encountered someone famous. Me personally, Jesus. Bro, you doing the Jesus talk? Yes, you dang Skippy, I'm doing the Jesus talk. When I encountered him, my whole life was completely different. I still like the stuff that I like. It's obvious by my attire that I'm still a professional wrestling fan. It didn't throw things out. I didn't stop listening to a lot of my stuff. I started filtering through it and realizing that some of it is not really edifying. But I was still very much who I am, but my life changed. My focal point and what I talk about changes. You can't all of a sudden take this away from me. I talk about it because I love who he is, and I love how I've changed because of my encounter with him. You and I can't continue to be the same person. Every day we should be growing a little bit more. We should be growing in maturity. We should be growing intellectually. We should be growing creatively. We all grow. I mean, think about it. At one point in time, when you were a young little kid, you thought that the stairs were Mount Everest. And now, what are they? Just stairs. We all grow. Our perception grows. A lot of things grow. So why hasn't our heart grown? We have opportunities to encounter this Jesus, and there's a lot of reasons why we don't. Now, some of them are very real, and some of them are just scapegoats for us. Well, I've never encountered a Christian. Well, there are Christians out there, but they're too busy being made fun of. Calling them these overzealous Christians that don't know how to make up their minds about life, so therefore they want to go back to a hierarchy that tells them how to live, how to do, how to be fun, how to do. No. Stop. There are individuals out there that live this life and are about their life on this earth also with their mind set on heaven. There are people that have not put their investment in the things that they do, rather in the things that they're going to do. There are a lot of people out there that are about loving other people, and that is their goal, even if it means challenging people to be a greater version of themselves, even if it means telling people that their relative ways of living moral lives are wrong. Like, just because people want to spit truth doesn't mean that they're zealots. Just because I know 2 + 2 = 4 and I brag about the 4 doesn't make me this crazy mathematician that has lost the grip on reality. No, I'm just speaking a truth. And individuals get too caught up in that. So yes, you do have an opportunity to encounter a Christian if you stop for a second and actually talk to someone. Talk to someone that you trust is actually about that Christian life. Talk to somebody. Listen, I am a very devout Catholic individual. And sorry, the word very devout comes across like I'm not humble. I just take pride in my Catholicism. I love being Catholic. A Catholic that prides itself on being Judeo-Christian. There's my roots. And I not one time would ever turn away anyone from talking to me about the faith. But yo, I will instantly check individuals that are trying to get at me for being Catholic. Because I put a halt to that. I don't even bother with that. You're going to challenge my Catholicism because that's something that you feel you're going to do because it makes you feel big and it makes me feel inferior. Then nah. I put a stop to that because I ain't dealing with that. But if you really want to genuinely have a conversation, then let's talk. We don't talk anymore. We're too busy debating. I have a memory of my first encounter with our Lord that I don't have problems sharing. And I hope that one day you have a memory too of your first encounter with Jesus that you wouldn't mind sharing. Because if we're living life and we're just journeying, let's enjoy this moment, but keep our eyes set on what we're journeying towards. Yo, this is a moment with 210. God bless you guys.